The Epic Adventures of Poda, the Giant. In the heart of Strawberry Village, the sun rises over a charming landscape painted in hues of pink, red and green. The quaint cottages, each adorned with strawberry-themed decorations, dot the rolling hillsides, creating a picturesque scene straight out of a storybook. The vibrant colours of the village come alive under the warm glow of the morning sun, casting a golden colour over the cobblestone streets and bustling marketplace. Lush strawberry fields stretch as far as the eyes can see, their ripe, juicy fruits glistening in the sunlight like precious gems. But it's not just the scenery that dazzles the senses in Strawberry Village. The air is filled with the sweet scent of freshly picked strawberries, mingling with the aroma of baked goods wafting from the village bakery. Birds chirp happily overhead, adding their cheerful melodies to the symphony of sounds that fills the air. As the sun bathes the village in its golden light, residents emerge from their cottages, greeting each other with warm smiles and friendly chatter. Children play in the streets, their laughter echoing off the colourful facades of the buildings. In the centre of the village square, a magnificent strawberry fountain stands tall, its cascading waters shimmering in the sunlight. Surrounding the fountain are stalls overflowing with baskets of ripe strawberries, handmade crafts, and other delights, attracting visitors from far and wide. With its vibrant colours, charming scenery, and warm sense of community, Strawberry Village is a place where the sun always shines and the joy of life is celebrated every day. This is the village where Poda, the towering giant, began his day. With each heavy step, the ground quaked beneath his colossal feet, announcing his presence to all who dwelled within the quaint village. Poda was a sight to behold, with arms like tree trunks and legs that could rival the mightiest oaks. Yet, despite his imposing stature, he wore a grin as wide as the village square and a heart as warm as the summer sun. Clad in his signature attire of vibrant yellow trousers and a patchwork green vest, he stood out like a beacon of joy amidst the rustic charm of the village. But it wasn't just Poda's size that made him larger than life. It was his boundless energy and mischievous spirit that endeared him to all. He was known for his antics, from tossing sticks like javelins to performing handstands that defied gravity itself. As for his jokes, well, let's just say they were as big as he was, both in size and in laughter. One particularly sweltering day, Poda decided to embark on an adventure with his trusty companion, Sinad. With a backpack packed to the brim with supplies and a gleam of excitement in their eyes, they set off in Poda's beloved blue truck, ready to conquer the great outdoors. As they traversed winding roads and verdant hillsides, the air was alive with the hum of cicadas and the scent of wildflowers. Birds chirped merrily overhead, their songs echoing through the lush canopy like a symphony of nature. Where were they heading to? Your guess is as good as mine. The legendary Dino Forest, a place rumoured to be teeming with prehistoric wonders. But little did they know, their journey would be filled with more surprises than they could have imagined. As they trekked through dense foliage and rugged terrain, Poda and Sinad encountered all kinds of creatures, from graceful deers to slithering serpents. And true to form, Poda couldn't resist the urge to playfully tease their newfound friends, much to Sinad's amusement. But their adventure took an unexpected turn when Poda's prank on a particularly skittish deer sent him tumbling down a hillside like a boulder in a landslide. Sinad couldn't help but burst into heavy laughter at the sight of his colossal friend rolling head over heels, much to Poda's displeasure. With Sinad's help, Poda dusted himself off and continued on their way, their laughter echoing through the forest like the peals of distant thunder. And though they faced their fair share of challenges along the way, from treacherous terrain to unexpected obstacles, they emerged triumphant in the end, their bond stronger than ever. For Poda and Sinad, the adventure was just beginning, with countless more escapades awaiting them on the horizon. But one thing was for certain. Wherever their travels may take them, they would always find their way back home, to the village that held their hearts and the friends who made every journey worth taking. So they made their way back to the village, weary but exhilarated. They were greeted with cheers and applause from their fellow villagers, who had been eagerly awaiting their return. And as they regaled them with tales of their adventures in the wild, the laughter that rang out was like music to their ears, a testament to the enduring spirit of friendship and the joy of living life to the fullest.